Here's the answer to today's CenturyLink question of the day. If you didn't win, don't worry. We'll do it again on the next Morning Scramble.
Okay, congratulations to Diana Valenzuela, because you knew the answer was Andy Griffith. And because you did, Diana, we're going to send you to Blue Martini. $25 gift card coming your way. So congratulations. That's awesome. Okay, everybody. Are you truly happy? How's your self-esteem? How's your self-image? And what does gratitude have to do with all of this? Well, Darrell Knoch is joining us this morning. He is the author of Mastering a Healthy Self-Image, the guidebook to real happiness and enormous success. Good morning.
Thank you.
All right, so let's talk about that. Gratitude and a healthy self-image. Why are they in the same sentence?
Well, you know, if you're going to be happy, then you have to have a foundation. And I tell everybody that I believe gratitude is the foundation for happiness. And if you're happy and you really truly build an excitement for life, then you can go anywhere in life that you want to go. But it starts with gratitude as the foundation stone for happiness. Then happiness is the foundation stone for enormous success.
Okay, but if I have poor self-esteem or poor self-image of myself, then how do I turn around and go, thank you? Well, in my case, you know, for me, losing my hair again after breast cancer. So how am I supposed to show gratitude for something like that?
Well, that's one of the things that I really believe starts that foundation stone of gratitude is, you know, certainly no one could ever be happy about having some of the sickness that you've had in your life. You know, that can't make you happy. But what it can do is it can help you learn to be more grateful for today. That's one of the reasons I came up with my gratitude coin, is I literally had the good fortune of starting 5 companies that I had taken national and international. I had been hugely successful. I had literally created over $3 billion worth of revenue for my companies and myself. And I literally said, you know, I'm always looking for that next level of a success. When am I going to be even more successful? You know, when am I going to have, you know, created $10 billion instead of just $3 billion? And I said, you know, you've got a magical life right now. You know, you told me earlier you have 3 children. You know, if you look at the magic that brings to your life every day, and you're grateful for today.
Live for today, yeah, and appreciate it.
Exactly.
Well, and so you know my situation, but let's fill the viewers in a little bit about your history. Here you are, the youngest of 7.
That's right.
And you grew up very, very poor, and you had something awful happen to you at the age of 1 year old. Tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, my dad came back home just long enough to get my mother pregnant, actually about 9 or 10 times. And I'm the youngest of 7 because she lost a couple of those. But he wasn't around much, so unfortunately we were on welfare, and we grew up in Chicago. And I'm sure living here in the Phoenix area, you're familiar with the projects here in the Phoenix area. I had that similar, that's where I grew up, is in the projects of Chicago. And I literally, at 1 year of age, my older sister, she was 11 at the time, I started running out toward the road, and then she came running after me, trying to help me from going out into the road, but she tripped on the sidewalk, and she landed on me and landed on the back of my head. And at 1 year of age, your bones are not all that strong yet, and it literally crushed my face.
Oh my gosh.
So naturally, you know, being on welfare, my mother couldn't afford to get anything done. She just had to wipe my face clean, and I grew up with a crushed face and a crushed nose. And you know, kids they weren't any kinder back then, 50 years ago, than they are today. And so I got a lot of joking about my face and my nose, and so it made me a little angry. You know, I was the first one to, you know, so to speak, smack you pretty good if you made fun of my nose, and so naturally I got into even more trouble. And so But it did give me a real drive. My dad told me forever that I was a loudmouth and that I was lazy. I was never going to go anyplace in life, and it gave me a determination to say, "You watch me. I'll show you. I am going to go somewhere in life."
Inner drive, and that turned that self-esteem and that self-image around just to say, "I'm going to prove it to you."
Well, you know, what it did was give me the drive, and then I started reading everything I could read on how to build my self-esteem. And you asked me earlier about this little card that I came up with.
Yes, this is very nice.
That's one of the things that I started doing. I started looking in the mirror and just, staring in my eyes and saying, "I like myself. I love my life. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm healthy." And I add brightness to the life of everyone I meet. And I did that for years. It was uncomfortable at first. You never are comfortable looking yourself in the eye and saying, "I'm happy, I'm healthy." But I promise you, if you do this one thing and you do that for 30 days, it will literally go into your subconscious and it'll start to change. It'll change your life.
You also talk briefly about the different laws, the laws of cause and effect, concentration, law of becoming, the law of self-talk, like you said, looking in the mirror every day.
Right.
Now, are those along the lines of what you think about, you bring about?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the statements that I say in the book is, you are and you become what you think about most. How can you not focus on something and it not be part of your life?
And
so
gratitude will help.
Absolutely. If you want to think about negativity, then what are you going to bring in your life? But if you force yourself, so to speak, because we've all had too much negativity in our life, so if you force yourself to start thinking about the positive aspects of life, that's what will become part of your life.
Darrell, we're out of time here, but I understand you have a book signing taking place this weekend and then again on March 16th. Where's this Saturday so everyone can come and meet you, get your book, get this wonderful card, and pick up some of these coins?
Well, this Saturday I'm going to be at the Book Maze in Tempe, and I'll be there from 1 to 3.
Terrific.
And then on the 16th of March, I will be at Changing Hands in Tempe also.
Great.
And I believe I'll be there at 7:30 in the evening.
Terrific. And your website, if anybody wants to go and purchase directly from you there?
It's truewealthuniversity.com, and if anybody does go onto the website, we'll send them a gratitude coin for free if they just ask for it.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back after this.